let me tell you how God does stuff. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ruthina Porterfield, God's favorite, and I want you to get to know Him. So click on that subscribe button and meet my God with me every 7th, 17th, and 27th of each month so that you can get to know the one who loves you more than you can fathom. Okay, let's get into the video. God basically said to me, it is my way or no way, which makes sense, right? It's God. Yet, no update, I guess. No, I have not. The rent has still not been paid. I'm still working as hard as I can, and the money is just not coming from the jobs. And I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? Anyway, for the last few weeks, in my mind, I thought, well, I've been through the utility thing where I know what can be paid, when it can be paid, when I can get to the point where something won't get cut off. So I said, well, I'm just not going to pay anything until I can at least pay my rent for the month of April. It is now May, the end of May. And so I was just kind of trying to hold on to as much as I could in hopes that, well, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, at least at the end of this week, I'll have halfway to the rent, right? So that was kind of my mindset. Well, yesterday I got a no backup. Couple, I've had a pain, kind of slight pain in my side of my jaw, and then a couple of days ago I woke up and it was swollen. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but this side of my face is swollen, and so I had to go to the doctor, find out what was going on, and he gave me all kinds of stuff or whatever, advice saying, you might want to go to a dentist, which I was scared he would say that because I don't have dental insurance. But thankfully I have medical insurance, and he was like, well, let's get x-rays and all of that. And when I came back, God was like, you need to get dental insurance, right? And I'm like, how am I supposed to get that? And you ain't even paid the rent for the last 2 months. And we've been late all year long. Like, what are we supposed to do? He's like, no, go online, check out dental insurance. So I found something where you could pay $107 to cover 6 months, and it will take care of a lot of stuff, and you won't have to wait to do big procedures. And that's the one he wants me to get. And I'm like, but dude, like, where does money coming from? So I've been putting it off. And then yesterday I got a notice on my phone saying, hey, we about to cut your internet off. Okay, there goes that idea of trying to hold on to what I can to get towards the rent. And so I kept the internet from going off. And I was like, well, at least this check is coming in and this check is coming in and all of that. That was my mindset. And then today I go to check. I go to check my account because I'm like, okay, God, I'm gonna do what you say. I'm gonna trust you, and I'm gonna pay this insurance, get the dental insurance. So I go to my account, and when I go to my account, it was like $200 less than what I expected it to be because I forgot stuff like car insurance has to come out and things like that. I'm like, okay, God, clearly what I wanted to do, the way I was looking at the solution wasn't your way. So what am I supposed to do? And he was like, do things my way. Do what I'm telling you to do. I never told you to hold on to that money. I never told you not to pay your bills. I told you I would provide all of your needs. You need to pay your internet. You need to pay your gas. You need to pay your light bill. So why are you not paying it? And the answer is, because I ain't paid my rent. And his answer is, but you still in the apartment just like I promised. I promised you would never be evicted. So why don't you just do what I'm telling you to do and basically kind of shut up? And so my head is going to like, So I'm going to do what he says, right? I'm going to do what he says. I'm going to go ahead and get this insurance. I went ahead. I paid my light bill. I paid my gas bill like he told me to. I won't even be halfway to paying 1 month's rent, and I owe 2. Okay, God. And you know what's funny? I will say this. Here's the victory. Here's the victory. When I saw the bank account, I didn't freak out, because usually years ago, when that happened, I would have usually freaked out, gone off on God, cried, like it would have been a situation. This time when it happened, and this is growth, this time when it happened, I immediately got up from this seat, from here, and I started speaking God's promises. I started saying to him, God, you promised that you would provide all of my needs. You are God. You are my Father. You said that you would provide all of my needs according to your riches and glory. You promised that I would never be evicted from this apartment. Like, I just started speaking all this stuff, and I was like, okay, so you just got to take care of me. So here's the thing. I'm going to do what he says do. And I'm going to, it's funny, in my mind now that I kind of, my spirit has kind of taken over my thinking in this moment, I really kind of am excited. I'm like, okay, this is where, like, God really gonna have to step in. Not that he hasn't had to step in before, but here's where God gets to show out in another way. This is where God gets to step in and be like, I told you. Didn't I say I was gonna do it? I told you. So let's just see what he does, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about how he's doing what he's doing. And I'm not happy with his ways, but they're higher than my ways. So I got to kind of trust in that and stand on his promises, stand on his word, continue to work, continue to do what he's saying. And like a child, that's it. Live life like God's child. My parent takes care of all that stuff. My job is to do what my parent says. Be obedient. And my parent will take care of everything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to live life, go to work. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm about to, work on everything. And he'll take care of the rest.